Fuck yeah, they are.
And I've always liked that because I feel like it's a brutal way to die, you know?
Yeah. Like, I think it would probably be one of the worst ways because, I mean, you're sitting there getting your ass beat.
Yeah, it's not a slow death.
Literally
I mean, it's a slow death, rather. You don't die immediately, is my point. So she actually impales Herman in the mouth, through the mouth. And then she chases Jan down and bashes her head in. I think it's kind of funny when she chases Jan down. I don't know what it is, but two chicks chasing each other is pretty funny to me. And hot.
Oh, well, one of them's got her tits popping everywhere.
Yes. Good stuff.
But, dude, the best part about all this is, like, Jan's sitting here watching old dude get his ass beat, like, through the tent. She's like, come back in here. Come back here. Bitch, don't you see him get killed right now? He's getting his ass beat.
Dude, him
like, come back in here.
Is funny as hell. Him getting beat with the stick is so funny because he's just kind of sort of like, he doesn't fight back very well at all. He just gets abused. And, I mean, you're getting abused by
and
females.
And he got a dog around his ankles.
Yeah.
You got a dog around his ankles. Around.
It was hilarious.
It was good stuff.
But, yeah. So, anyway, you've got, she hides the bodies of these two, and then she claims they took off when Peter and Snowboy returned. And then during the night, and who knows what the hell went on all day, I guess nobody even cares where they are, Angela kills Peter by blowing his face off with one of his own fireworks, which was awesome. Don't you agree?
It was.
And then she beats Snowboy almost unconsciousness with a log before she burns him alive, which is awesome too. And then she disposes of the rest of the bodies in the fire as well. And then she roasts marshmallows over the fire because why not? Angela's so awesome in this movie. As much as I like her in part 2, I like her, I think, more in this one.
Yeah, I think part 3 Angela was a motherfucking savage.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we even get the part where whenever they're fishing, they actually pull up a hockey mask. Do you like that?
Yeah, yes. And did you hear what they said after that? Well, they're like, what day is it? And she's like, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday
the 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the references.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good way to make me like the movie.
Exactly.
The next morning, Angela travels to Lily's camp, telling her that Herman told her to switch into this camp. And as she escorts Arab, yes, that's this girl's name, who she claims she was told to be exchanged with to Herman's camp, Angela decapitates her with an axe. And then they do a trust exercise organized by Lily, where Angela kills Cindy Hammersmith by raising her up a flagpole and dropping her from extreme height. By the way...
Oh, brother, that was brutal.
Dude, before that, Cindy Hammersmith, when she's like, I can't believe that nigger. I was like, oh, my God. I cannot believe it. I was like, wow.
Oh, man.
There was nothing that could get me past that. Like, I mean, look, we've seen some fucked up movies from the 80s, but this was just blatant racism all over the place. But it was great.
Yeah, man, like... I still wonder how it really made it through, like, the board and whatnot, because that shit was crazy.
Yeah, she's like, that rap shit. I was like, wow. This is amazing. Anyway, so she kills her. Yeah, but you're right, that flagpole and drops her from extreme heights. And she kind of got tired of her whiny and bigoted behavior, which I thought was funny. But whenever she drops her and kind of her head explodes, like, they use pig brains there. And, like, the MPAA told the director, no, we're not going to let you show that. The director was like, but, you know, pig brains are a delicacy in some countries, so maybe it's not gross to some people. Maybe it makes some people hungry. He tried to make that argument.
Wow.
And, like, apparently, like, this old lady was part of the MPAA, and she, like, threw up during the movie. And he was like, well, maybe old ladies aren't the target audience. This guy's awesome. Love him. Michael A. Simpson, you need to come back and do some horror movies, damn it. Make them like the 80s. We miss it. I don't care how dumb the 80s classics were. They're still amazing to me. So, yeah, that flagpole dropping, you know, while unbelievable, because there's no way Angela could have lifted this chick, it wouldn't have been possible, you know. She's just not big enough. it was still awesome. So Angela explains away Cindy's absence now by saying that she had, yeah, this is pretty much what Angela does over 2 movies. She just explains people's absence away, you know? Like, she's like, I sent them home, like in the last one. And this one, somebody's sick. They went back to Camp New Horizon. Well, they got another trust game, and Angela is tied to Bobby Stark, who she tells to meet her at the main cabin later on, claiming she'll take care of Lily. And upon returning to the camp, let me just explain. Bobby Stark is like this young Republican guy. He's worried about getting elected later on, and like he's trying to perv on Angela, which is never going to go well. You know what I mean? It's just not going to work. You can't do that. She's a good girl, remember?
Yep.
Well, when they get back to the camp, Angela convinces Lily to go to the main camp, where she knocks the woman into a hole filled with garbage and buries her up to her neck. And she kills her by running her head over with a lawnmower, and there are rats in there, too. This is awesome, but it would have been nice if they didn't cut it, because blood actually sprays out of this lawnmower. But they had to cut that short, Vic. You know why? Yay.
What?
Goddamn ratings board. Did you hear me?
Sorry, what did you say?
In the lawnmower scene, they cut out the part where blood actually sprays out of the lawnmower because of the
course
NDAA.
they did. Of course.
Yep. But it's on the deleted scenes or extended footage on my DVD.
Nice. Does it look good?
What if I tell you the truth and tell you I hadn't seen it because I never got the chance to get to the deleted scenes? They just mentioned it on the commentary. I didn't get to watch it. But you know what? Now that you've mentioned it, tomorrow when I'm not watching Castle Rock or SmackDown or 205 Live, I'm gonna watch it just to see what it's like. Okay.
And
then
you're going to Snapchat it to me so I can watch it.
That's a good idea. I always forget about the one with Snapchat. Well, I love this kill. Lawnmower kill is the best kill of the movie, but it would be better if we actually saw something. Would you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was pretty sick as it was. Just because, I mean, I love the thought of it, but, I mean, if you get to see more, then obviously it'd be better.
Yeah, it makes me think of the part where he's talking about, when ICP is talking about, it's called Dead Pumpkins. That's the one. Where he's like, there was this boy, and he lived in this house. I'm going to tell you the story the Violent J tells. There's this boy, and he lived in this house and went to bed one day, and then when he woke up, he was buried up to his head in the dirt, and he couldn't move, and this man came walking along, but instead of the man helping him out, the man just started kicking him in his face over and over, and then he got the lawnmower, and then that's when the song kicks off. Dead Pumpkins. Dead Pumpkins is an awesome song. Throwing that out there.
Awesome.
Right? Listen to Dead Pumpkins. Great ICP song. Okay, anyway, so later that night, Angela kills Bobby outside Camp New Horizon by tying him to a tree. And this guy's a goofball. And so he kind of deserves this. And when she ties him to the tree, she ties his arms to Miranda's Jeep, and she takes off with it. This just rips his arms off, and of course it cuts. But we know what happened. She had stolen the keys earlier in the movie, by the way. And she kills Riff, that's the black fella, by pinning him to the ground with tent spikes later on. And then she heads off to the remaining camp. Well, she was just wiping people out in this movie. I wonder how many people Angela's killed. Because, they always talk about Michael and Jason and all that. But I'm curious how many Angela's killed. Because she's wiping entire camps out.
Yeah, man. She's got to be, man. At least up to 20, right? Maybe, probably more.
Easily. I would say we're close to 30, probably. I would think. She didn't wipe everybody out in the first one. But in the second and third, she goes ballistic on these people.
They had teenager brains.
Yeah. In the first one, like I said, she's just killing select people. But in 2 and 3, everybody's up for grabs. And she comes off with whatever reason to kill them all. Okay, so over at Barney's camp, Angela once again claims that Herman told her to switch with another camper. In this case, it was Marsha Holland, again played by Tracy Griffith from The First Power, who, by the way, is a sushi chef now. That's what she does now. She's a sushi chef. And there's about 2 different types of sushi that I like, and none of the raw fish shit, because that's nasty. Anyway. Angela once again claims, like I said, that she's sent over there. Angel's plans get fucking complicated now. And Barney insists on escorting the 2 to Herman's camp, which prompts Angela to fake a leg injury. And they take Angela to the main camp to treat her wound. And Barney correctly surmises that she's lied about having to exchange with another camper. And Angela tells him about how she hated being with Herman and Lily, which is kind of true, because Herman and Lily were lazy as shit, especially Lily, right?
Yeah, fuck her.
Due to Herman being a pervert and then, Lily being lazy as hell, she's just sitting there reading a magazine. Like, this bitch has not gotten off her ass the entire time they've been at the camp. And then, it's like she was making everybody fish while she eats steak. She's an asshole. Because I don't want to eat fish. That's gross. You don't eat fish, man. You know what the problem about fish is? It smells bad whether it's good or bad. How are you supposed to know if it's good or bad? Like,
I mean, you kind of make sense, bro. You kind of make sense.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's rotten either way. Yuck.
Yeah.
Try to tell me, you just need to eat it fresh. No, that's okay. I'm all right. Anyway. So, she tells Marcia and Barney that Lily's just outside. And upon finding Lily's decapitated body propped up in a chair, Texas Chainsaw Massacre style, that's what I always think of when somebody's in a chair, Angela reveals the situation to Barney. And after Marcia is told by Angela how much she reminds her of her old friend Molly Nagel, Marcia flees, while Barney confronts Angela, who reveals her true identity before shooting him with Griff's stolen gun. I like the little setup here where Angela's kind of like holding it behind her back, and she's like, he's like, what are you going to do, Angela? What are you going to do? And she's like, gun it. And then she blasts him a couple times. So now she's killed the father and the son. Pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, now, that night, Angela meets Tony. Well, okay, before that, Barney's dead. Angela chases and captures Marcia using the Miranda's Jeep. That night, Angela meets Tony, Greg Nakishima, which is the Asian guy, and Anita Burcham at Barney's camp, telling them that Barney and Marcia told her to bring them to the main cabin. Upon reaching Camp New Horizon, Angela ties the 3 campers together under the pretense of playing a trust game, before revealing that she has murdered Barney and they have 2 minutes to find Marcia, who's hidden in one of the 3 cabins. After frantically searching the cabins, the group finds Marcia in the 3rd, where Greg and Anita are killed when they spring a trap by Angela. Her traps are awesome, by the way. I like the way she does things like remake Jason,
Yeah, oh yeah.
So she congratulates Tony on finding Marcia, and then Angela's going to leave, wishing them well and telling them that there's a payphone 3 miles away that they can use to call for help. So Angela's nice. She's going to let these 2 live, She's going to let the ginger and the Mexican live. Maybe she didn't want to discriminate.
She's perfect.
Well, she enters, whenever she gets in the Jeep to drive away, Angela's actually attacked by an axe-wielding Marcia. And as the 2 women fight, Marcia gains the upper hand and actually starts stabbing Angela in the stomach with a knife until she's stopped by Tony. Tony's an idiot. Why would he stop her? It's beyond me.
Because she's going to let her live, let him live.
Exactly. We got to get that sequel, right? But we never do get one with Pamela Springsteen.
No.
Well, as Marcia and Tony go off,
that's good enough.
Yeah. Well, Angela lies there, severely wounded, exclaiming, "You try to do something nice for someone, and look what happens," which I love. And then later,
I love it.
Yep. While Angela is loaded into an ambulance, Tony, while he's waiting in a police car with Marcia, reveals his plan to move to Ohio to be with her, which I love because Marcia's like, "Well, I already have a boyfriend." I was like, this is out of place but amazing. Like, but you can come visit me. And he's like, yeah.